Julia is finally going to be riding. This is her first dressage lesson. She was asking who she's been riding with, and she says, crying a little bit. Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. We are off to dressage lessons. Julia is finally going to be riding. We've got a spot for her. She's gonna ride Stevie.
More importantly, I'm finally riding Duke.
Yeah, Duke is having his first dressage lesson. So Kate has been riding him at home, and Julia's been riding Stevie at home. We've not had them to the arena in a while where they're riding at this barn, so we will see how today goes. Hopefully it'll go good. How are you feeling, Julia?
I'm a little tired.
Yeah, Julia's tired from this week. She's had a super busy week at school, and we've all been tired. I don't know, the weather, it's been really nice, so we've been really busy outside and working with the horses. I'm really excited for today.
I'm excited to do the dressage riding.
Yeah.
It's so weird to say the word dressage.
It's a tongue twister for you.
Weird.
And then we have the first show starts in a couple of weeks, so yeah, we don't know if we're going to be doing that. My dad has major surgery to go through, so it'll just depend on how he's doing if we're gonna do the show or not, but hopefully everything goes well, and for more than one reason we can be at the show. And yeah,
Well, if I do the show, I would be like little tiny crossrails.
yeah, I don't know that we're gonna be ready to do the dressage part.
I might Duke. I might be with Duke.
Yeah, maybe,
For
who
a
knows.
walk trot. It's just a walk trot, so.
I would do like the little tiny crossrails like I've been doing like last year.
You haven't done crossrails on Stevie yet, have you? Or did you do that last year?
I did one.
You did crossrails on her, or you were just doing the
No, I did
walk
crossrails.
trot? Oh yeah.
She did walk trot crossroads. Well, and I
Yeah,
was
you-
planning on riding her in the 18-inch
Yeah.
that same day, so.
Yeah, so there's jumping at the show and dressage, so it's a combined show, so we'll do both, I think.
Dressage on Duke, jumping on Stevie.
It just depends. Definitely we're doing both throughout the season. I just don't know this first one because it's coming up so soon, but all right. Thanks to everyone for subscribing. Our numbers are climbing. That helps YouTube know that we are a channel worth sending out to other people, and it's only because of you guys that we're able to grow. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate it so much. The next couple of weeks I might be posting a little bit less because we're dealing with some family medical emergencies, so I'm gonna be a little bit tied up with that. Just be patient with us. We are still gonna be putting videos out, and now that summer is coming, we're gonna have a lot more videos coming out each week. So if you haven't already done it, please go ahead and subscribe, like, write comments on the videos. It is the only way that we're gonna grow, and it's a huge help to us. So thank you, and we will see you at the barn.
Cut it? No.
Yeah, I had like an entire bottle.
Oh wait, actually, I don't know where my bottle is.
It's on the floor of the camera.
She's growing it out. It's I cut it like a month ago.
I was making fun of Kate's.
Okay, I cut it a month ago, and it's
Main
that
cut.
it's like here grows faster than all of this never grows.
Yeah.
I haven't cut this in probably a year.
Yeah.
This grows at a slow
It's not bad
rate,
now.
but then
It was because like this part was it was tucked funny.
Yeah,
it
it's
looked
'cause of
like
her
this when I
halter.
saw it. I was like,
Yeah, it was
what?
all over the place. Once you brush it, she's fine. She just has a few parts that are like.
Get her.
It kind of goes like this, but it's because this part
not
grows
showing up
disgustingly.
That's why it wasn't working.
No, like look at the stuff coming out right now.
I know that shouldn't really get stuff.
Oh, no, do the other side.
You were rolling.
I curry combed that side and
Rolling in
Okay,
there.
so she curry combed,
And hard brush. This
hard
is
brush.
so hard. So hard with so much force.
Yeah,
And it doesn't.
I know.
Her hair just like.
This thing
sinks
works
in.
crazy on Flora for getting the dirt out.
Her, like, all the dirt just sinks into their hair so much.
Like it kind of works with the other side.
Did you throw the chairs back in the trailer?
She has like a little
I-
spot here.
Yes,
Still
I
got
think
it's
they're
because it's
in
still
there.
some
Or
of the
no,
winter
I don't
coat.
think he did actually.
It's still just not out. Her winter coat's always lighter. Likes his hugs. Stevie's just
Duke likes cuddles.
one of the other problems that we're gonna see how it goes today is because we're bringing our horses and it's private lessons, it means the horses, whatever horse is not being ridden is waiting around. So Duke sometimes gets antsy with that. If he doesn't care when he knows his friends aren't around, but if he knows that they're close by, that can sometimes be a problem. So we'll see how it goes for them waiting around while the next lesson is happening.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, I think Stevie will be fine. I don't know Duke. It'll be interesting how today goes. Hopefully it goes really well because ideally we can come and do back-to-back private lessons. It's almost our time in the arena, so we're just gonna start getting Stevie tacked up. Kate's gonna just jump on Stevie quick and make sure she's all right before Julia gets on her, and then Julia's doing her lesson on Stevie. Lots of chirping birds, but they don't seem as loud today. Hopefully you'll hear lessons. Little sparrows. I already got pooped on by a bird. It's supposed to be good luck. I'd rather do without the poop.
You got some speed today.
So Julia's on and she's just having a chat with the coach. This is her first dressage lesson and she's just having a good chat with her to find out kind of where she's at and where to start.
Next time he goes first, because then I can just clean him out.
Yeah. So our thinking was that we would do Stevie first because then Kate would be able to just jump on her quick. She didn't make a fuss at all, so she's really getting a lot better. And then our thought was that we were thinking at the end of Julie's lesson she'll be able to come in and lunge him if she needs, instead of interrupting a different person's lesson. But Duke is very anxious now that Stevie left, and he was going crazy in the cross ties. So the coach said to just bring him in and walk him around, and he's doing a lot better. So she's just going over things really slowly with Julia. Julia learns differently, and so she's very accommodating for that. She's taking her over to like a visual. She was going over the lesson or the levels of training for dressage, but in visual as well, and she's a para dressage coach as well, so she's great at working with people who learn differently, and that is exactly what Julia needs. So they're just putting gloves on. So she's just saying because in shows you've got to ride in gloves, it's always a good thing to get used to riding in gloves. They usually ride with gloves, not when it's so hot out. So she says when they're walking, she's got to take you somewhere.
Very, very keen on. Are you a rider or are you a passenger? You're a rider. Right? Passengers do nothing. They just sightsee. Riders ride their horse. Passengers do our training. What happened here? Why did you catch her feet up, and then her ears turn back to you, and then when you're catching her left, her side. That's it. Now you're going to ask her to hold again. You're going to lift it. Hold, like better. Hold, hold, hold. 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 And follow that, and then get up. So that, you're breathing like so good. You gotta improve those breaths. You want her to walk, ask her to stop. You want mobility, want her to walk. So again, ask her to hold. 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 That's very helpful, you know? It's not hard. Hold. And that's not good. Hold. Again, no. Not good enough. And look at where she's taking you from there to here to hold, right? Not acceptable. So back out on the track for me. And I think we're going to also tighten your girth. Kind of just in for a second.
She's tightening her girth a tiny bit.
So, hold sensitive and after the hold, and soften, and walk up. Very good. I would pat her down for that. That's right. And then take back your contact, because that was perfect. Way bigger improvement than what you did the last time, right? Where she twirled you right into the circle. And again, you're going to ask her to hold again. And then just walk on again. Very good.
So she's just getting Stevie used to listening when they want her to halt.
And trotting on. And ride with power. Add a girl. Now, that contact. Watch those ears. Right.
Ride with power, keeping the contact, watch her ears. Says make sure that your circle is a circle, and Julia was going a little more in the corners to make it a square, because we're always on her about get in the corners. Not for a circle though. She's really talking to Julia in a way that she can understand, and that helps her remember.
Well done. And now stay on the circle around me. And are you on your proper posing diagonal? Yes. Good girl. And you go direction this, go direction this, down, up, go with the outside hand, lead your right hand. Left hand back. Good girl. And bend her face right. Now, she's not allowed to look out the door. Your job is to keep her face.
She says Stevie's not allowed to look out the door. Julia's job to keep her face where it needs to be directed. So she says, just be careful that we're not riding our horse like a bicycle. We're not turning you're not turning your hands when you're turning, just to be really conscious of that. She says, don't let her look out that door. There's nothing of interest out there for her. She might think there is, but we need to let her know that there's not. So she has a very nice position and a lovely posting trot. So she's doing a beautiful working trot. Kate might be tired before she gets to her lesson. Kate's getting lots of exercise. Julia was nervous starting dressage because she saw Kate's lesson and it was talking the whole time, and so she was nervous about if she was going to be able to remember everything and follow it, because she does learn differently. But she's doing such a good job. And this coach is so wonderful how she's able to work with her. She's a certified para-dressage coach, and so she's able to work with people with different disabilities, and she's doing such an amazing job with Julia. And I'm so proud of how Julia's doing. She's just teaching her the proper way to do serpentines. It says Duke doesn't understand why we're in this big sand pit and he's not allowed to roll if he's just walking. He knows he can't do it when he's riding, but he's like, there's so much sand here I could roll in. Nothing he loves better than like a big pile of sand and dirt to roll in. He's like, this is like Christmas. She's so wonderful at explaining in a way that Julia understands right now. Making her feel comfortable so she understands, she can ask questions. Julia loves riding with Brandon as well because he always makes her feel comfortable that she can like talk to him and like ask questions, and doesn't make her feel bad about anything. So I'm so glad that we were able to find this for a dressage coach as well.
All the way around the unit. I'd like you at the letter A, turn down center line. You're going to go for me, turn. Do it again for me, please. Okay. And this time you're going to really try to hit the center line. Girl, go into that corner. And I want you to start looking for me now.
Perfect.
All the way around and then the left knee, twist and circle to the left. Thinking about the circle.
She normally is never in her corners, but right now she's really in her corners when she needs to be doing a circle. So I think she's working on the test that's going to be at the show so that Julia can participate in it. Just telling her different things that they're looking for in a dressage test. She's helping her just understand how to ride a circle, which I know for a lot of people don't understand that. But for Julia, she really needs someone to explain things differently for her, and it helps her when she can physically do it. Just to say ride a 20-meter circle, she can't understand that. This coach is like literally walking her through how to do it and where to be turning, and that's what she needs. This helps her so much to understand. And she's explaining like for her body where to look. She remembers and learns a lot through muscle memory and visual. She has learning disabilities around memory, working memory, processing speed, things like that. So to just give her a course or to just say things to her, she doesn't hold that in her memory. When she's working with a coach, you can really tap into her strengths of how she learns and not make her feel bad about her need to learn differently. It makes a huge difference for her. So it's even like that how she didn't understand before. When she turns down the center line, she would turn at the letter instead of starting to turn before, so she lands on the center line. And now she understands. Riding horses has done so much for her confidence, and
looks like she's had too much,
I love to see her back on horses riding. I think she's going to do really well with the dressage.
Don't let her look out that door. How I feel about that. And she's trotting on. Good girl. Add the letter B coming up. You're going to do that 20-meter circle. Change your pose diagonal. And you're going to slowly draw that up.
I'm gonna go try and get Duke brushed up and tacked up, but he doesn't want to sit still. It's fine as long as he's moving. I love her philosophy too. She says at the test, she says, you're gonna look for the judge, and she goes, winning is nice and winning is fun, but she says you do show the judge and say, this is what I've practiced and I want to show you what I've practiced and what I can do. It's not about winning, it's about showing what you and your horse can do that you've been practicing. I'll have to practice at home. I'm not sure. Julia has an easier time with the jump course because she can look at the jumps and know kind of the direction she's going. I'm not sure if she's going to be able to remember a dressage course, but we're going to practice at home. I'm just so proud of how she's doing. Good job, babe.
Someone don't help you. When someone don't help you through the rain, when feelings don't matter, and everything's nothing but a game.
Kate's getting sore. She's getting a big lesson today. She's learned a lot.
Right? That means you got ahead of the habit that you have. Very impressed.
She says she's very impressed with Julia. She says it's hard because we all have our habits, and she says, I love doing this stuff too, and it's really hard to remember to break your habits, and she's very impressed with Julia and how she's done today. And honestly, like, it makes me emotional because this kid has faced so many challenges in her little life. So much adversity. It makes me so happy when she connects with someone who just gets her and how she needs to learn and works with her so well. And now I'm sitting here teary-eyed in a riding lesson, which is ridiculous, but think for anyone who's a parent of a child with severe disabilities, like, they get, it just like, it makes me so happy in my heart to see when she feels good about something and she feels confident and she has people that just work so well with her. Like, there's lots of things to work on, but it just brings so much joy to my heart to see her like this. This kid makes me proud every single day. That one too. We are definitely so blessed with these kids. Kate's gonna be tired in her lesson. She's had a busy morning before we even got here. She's going over right now with Julia and she's like summarizing everything and like helping her remember what to walk away with from this lesson. Such an amazing lesson for Julia today. I know dressage isn't exciting to watch, like the jumping, but wow, it's amazing for the kids right now and what they're taking away from it. So blessed that we got connected with these coaches through some of our friends and connections from the different things that Kate's been doing too. Working at the training center, we've made a lot of connections, and through a friend, so fortunate that we were able to find these dressage coaches. It was really hard for us to find dressage coaches, especially in our area. I don't know why it's so difficult, but I'm hoping that these videos will help viewers who might not have access to coaches for dressage. Maybe take some tips and be able to improve your own riding as well. She was asking who she's been riding with, and she says they've done a really fantastic job with her positioning. She said she has beautiful position. She says a lot of times younger kids, when they're riding, they're wobbly at the top, and she says she's had a really wonderful start for her riding. And she says they've done a really wonderful job and she should be proud of herself. I'm so proud.
I'm tired. I did not go to the bus. I couldn't fall asleep last night, so I'm tired.
Yeah, she had a hard
My
time
leg
falling
is
asleep
sore.
last night. And
I'm tired.
that lesson, it was draining, eh? Lots of thinking to do and concentrating.
I took out all my energy.
She is ready for a nap.
I'm ready for food.
What did you think of that dressage lesson?
It was good.
It was so good. I was like getting teary when I was watching you. I know, but I started crying a little bit. Not crying. I was getting teary because you make me so proud. You did so good. It was so nice seeing how good she was at it was a really good lesson.
How long is this one?
Well, the same, but like she's been riding now for a bit and we've been getting Stevie like unpacked and stuff, so it's not like it's starting right now. You did so good.
My bird almost hit my face.
I saw that. It swooped. 2 birds swooped at you.
Yeah, and then one almost hit my face. And then Stevie a tiny bit. Because of Duke. And Duke started making himself sweat.
I know. Duke's
gonna
worked
be-
himself up into a sweat. It'll be nice to have a nice cool down shower for them when we get home, a little bath. So what did you think about dressage?
It was
Think
good.
you're gonna like it?
It was good.
Yeah, you were doing
It's
so
just long.
well. That's because you're sleepy from last night.
Yeah.
You did so good. She said that you have a beautiful position. What are you excited for? Oh my gosh, the bird pooped on me again. Am I like sitting? I'm not under birds. It's pooped on my arm and my legs. All right, now I need to go and get. I should go buy a lottery ticket. Bird pooping on you is supposed to be lucky, and I'm getting pooped on a lot today.
Look, film twice.
Yeah, well, in my entire life, I've been pooped on a bird once before, when I was in grade 5, and a bird pooped on me right when we were coming in from recess. And I was so humiliated. Pooped right on my head.
Chicken.
Why am I getting pooped on so much right now? Literally by flying birds. I'm not under a nest or anything. They're flying and pooping on me. Why on me? Why didn't it land on anywhere else? I must be very lucky today. Okay, I gotta go wipe this up.
Just know that I'm with you. Just know that I'm with you through it